Anyway, YouTube has figured out that I click on her stuff, and now I'm just getting fed red pill poison all the time in my head.
You guys are so funny with your red pill channels. Like you keep getting sucked in,
dude. I can't stop.
They're
good. Look, the red team has the best videos, the best memes. They're gonna win.
Well, the best memes for sure.
They're gonna win. The midterms is just the beginning. This Supreme Court thing is so huge. Like them looking at affirmative action. I think it's gonna go down. Just they convinced me. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Every so often I like a little red swing. You know, they have their points. Fix this and that, and then swing back the other way.
You're a Ted Cruz man, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm huge on Ted Cruz. He's really a hero.
Oh, Ted Cruz,
a personal hero of yours.
Yeah, that's who I aspire to be.
Love Ted Cruz. Almost as much as Marco Rubio.
Change my whole diet to fast food so I can just mimic the look.
He's a good man. He's well spoken.
He is well spoken. And he's fat. You're both right.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a big red swing, and that's I think I want the legal weed. You know that's important for me. I would like some legal weed. Although, I mean, we got our wonky weed products here, and those seemingly are legal enough.
And they'll
so maybe a red wave will be just fine because that affirmative action and the other stuff that they're going after with the Supreme Court. I'm behind all of that every step of the way, you know, like even the abortion thing, like I'm pro-choice, but like listening to the arguments, like the specifics of what they were talking about, I agree with everything. I was like, okay, well, that doesn't make any sense. So you got to find a different way to do it. I think there's going to be a big swing. I still think Trump's going to win. I think that he's going to take the House for sure. Takes the Senate. It could get scary. I love alternate universes. I love parallel universes and all the. Okay. This one exists. This universe exists. It's exactly like ours. There's going to be a branch though, and in this branch universe, the House, the Senate, the presidency, and Trump takes over for the rest of his life. There's a universe where that happens. There's a lot of them where that happens.
And there's a universe where it goes well.
It might be this one, just so you know. And it wouldn't be that far-fetched, would it? And here's why I say that. He went very conceivable that he wins the House, the Senate, and the presidency. That's, 50-50 maybe even. But for him to make himself Emperor Trump, what if they try to go after him with some criminal charges and they're trying to show up at the White House and arrest Donald Trump? If they try to do that, then his reaction could be could be equally as wild, and maybe he wants to take power and make sure nothing like that can happen. Maybe we needed to redefine this presidency thing.
I think we should. What was it? A triumvirate.
Elections have consequences.
Why don't we do the president, like the triumvirate? Your idea, Kyle. We get 3.
Donald Trump is all we need. He's at least 3 men's worth of leadership.
Yeah, on a bad day. When he's been eating a lot.
We'll see. I don't think Donald Trump does well in re-election. I think the idea of Donald Trump is better than the reality. The more you put a mic in front of this guy, the less palatable he'll seem. I think DeSantis might be the next president. I
like watching DeSantis speak. Yeah, I would too. But I can't vote, so it doesn't matter.
Who else is in the mix?
I'm predicting him over Trump. I don't know if
I am too. I think he's more. He makes more sense to me. I don't think he makes more sense to the masses. And Trump has $100 million in a built-in fan base, so I give him the edge there.
Yeah, I think the polls last time, or I only know because Woody talked about it, where you said Trump was a lot higher up than DeSantis.
Yeah, I was wrong last time or last 2 times. There have been a few coronation ceremonies in my lifetime. One was Hillary Clinton over Obama. Mm-hmm. One was Jeb Bush 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Was the guy that yelled "yeah" with the guttural scream? Yeah! He was leading in the primaries.
Howard Dean.
He's not a great example, but there have been a couple times in my life where this guy's obviously about to win the nomination, and then they don't.
It seemed like Mitt Romney was always the
Ross
guy.
Perot.
No. These weren't people that were like obviously going to win. Ross Perot was always an outsider.
Oh, I thought you mean like
it's like every expert understands that Hillary is going to destroy Obama. Right? That was just a thing that we knew. Every expert understood that Jeb Bush had a giant lead, and this goofy carnival barker, Donald Trump, doesn't stand a realistic chance against him.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is why we count the votes, right? He did beat him. This time around, all these experts, it's Donald Trump's coronation ceremony. He's
wild.
obviously going to win the Republican nomination, but I think he won't.
What you have, I think
I don't think they'll want him to, but it's kind of like they didn't want him to in 2016. But I think he'll be so much more popular. There's a good chance.
The 2016 primaries were so fucking entertaining because I think what you had there was all of Donald Trump's competition. Like they had rules and like oh, he says this, you say that. Never go here. Never say anything like that. Do not say these words. And then Donald Trump goes up there and he puts them in a corner, and the guy's like, I'm not allowed fight back. I have to sit here and sweat while I get bullied on national television right now by another grown-ass man.
I don't know if it works.
I do.
I'm sorry, and people are laughing.
Does it work twice though? If Donald Trump goes up there and calls somebody little or somebody else liar, 6 years ago we were like, oh my God, I can't believe it. This time around, I don't think that happens.
Depends what he called. Well, I mean, if he'll call him something different this time, right?
I don't know. He started recycling them a lot last time. I think Trump, the idea, the memory, the concept has always been better than the reality, which is why I'm betting against him.
There's montages of the greatness that have been suppressed by the left.
Yeah, right.
They're still there if you know the cue, if you know what's Isn't that interesting? Like it's so hard to find the Trump train videos. Like they never get recommended. Like you've got to dig and dig and dig.